What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope everybody's doing good out there on this Saturday evening. I'm doing good myself. It's kind of warm today. Just sitting back, basically in observance to the Most High on the Shabbat and everything. This is a story right here that is messed up, okay? It comes out of Chicago, and it's about a man that was cut off of life support after being mistaken for somebody else. Another man's family came in and actually turned life support off. You understand? While he was in the hospital after being mistaken for someone else. Let's check this video out and then we'll get into the story.
To think that we're standing on the spot where everyone thought you had been found.
It's overwhelming.
Alfonso Bennett says on the morning of April 29th at 6:45, he was at home. At that same time, Chicago police were called to 4732 South Wabash. A naked, unresponsive man was found under a vehicle. His face and body were badly beaten. Everyone thought it was you.
Unbelievable. No, couldn't have been. I'm here with you now.
A person at the scene captured on police body camera told officers the man was Elijah Bennett. Police ran that name through a database for a face match. They found no Elijah, but did find an Alfonso Bennett. Police gave the mugshot to Mercy Hospital. This is the spot where the man was found. Bennett's sisters stayed by the man's side at Mercy until he died.
We said that doesn't look like our brother.
He would later be identified as Elisha Brittman through fingerprints.
Our hearts go out to the Brittman's family because we were by his side.
With this person being unrecognizable, identifiable, fingerprints should have been taken at that time to identify precisely who this gentleman was.
Chicago police say there was no need and no request by the family to do fingerprints because they had identified the man in ICU as their loved one. Bennett's sisters would learn he was alive when he showed up at his sister's house just days before the funeral they had planned for him.
I'm looking at him like, wow, I'm ready to like barbecue or something. They looking at me like I was a ghost.
He became emotional when talking about his sisters by the man's bedside.
I understand that and I feel that. And that's a very detrimental, feeling to have about someone that you know.
Bennett says that since he was declared dead, he has lost his disability and Social Security benefits. He's also had to contact Medicaid because Brittman's nearly $1 million hospital stay was charged to him. He says that he's really hoping to have this situation resolved and his deceased status reversed in the next few days. Live in the control room, Suzanne Lemonnier, CBS 2 News.
Damn, that was an unfortunate mix-up right there. They not only, messed up when they unplugged a man from life support, that passed and everything, but now this man is stuck, owing, for the hospital bill, and plus he's lost his insurance, his Medicaid and every damn thing. That's crazy, man. How can they do this? It would seem that we're not as, how can I say? I'm looking for the word. We got all this, everything, computer data and everything, you know what I'm saying? And yet and still, we can't even tell the difference between two different men. You understand? That's crazy. It's messed up. But to get into the story, add our little tips on it. A man died without his relatives knowing after a mix-up led to another family turning off his life support. Relatives say Elisha Brittman, 69, was misidentified as Elisha Brittman. 69 was identified as Alonzo Bennett after he was found naked and unresponsive with serious facial injuries beneath a car in Chicago in April. And then that's another thing. What happened is like somebody he must have got jumped or something. That's messed up. These people are cold, man. I'm telling you. Cold and ruthless. He was taken to Mercy Hospital where he was listed as John Doe while his family continued their desperate search for him, according to the CBS News 2 channel. Miss Barnett family later received a phone call from the hospital which said he had been identified through mugshots and that he was in intensive care. When he showed no signs of improvement, the Bennett family agreed to have his ventilator removed and he died days later. You know, I'm going to tell y'all something. That hospital is negligent for this. The police department too. They misidentified this man. You see, look how much damages they caused. I blame them for this. They supposed to be so advanced. Think about it. They're not as advanced. And a mishap like this is crazy. I can even understand if they was relatives and they got misidentified. These people are no related at all. See? But back to the story. When he showed no signs of improvement, the Bennett family agreed. Yeah, we said that. Okay. The family were in the middle of arranging the funeral when the real Alonzo Bennett turned up at a barbecue. That had to be a trip. Mr. Brittman's relatives, who still believe he was missing at the time, learned of his death after he was eventually identified through fingerprints at the morgue. Both families have now filed a wrongful death lawsuit against the city of Chicago and Mercy Hospital, accusing them of negligence. It's true. That's it. Now, who is this guy? He kind of looked like the guy that they just showed. Is it? Let me see. Still image of still image of Elijah Brittman taken from video of CBS Chicago. I'm thinking this was the guy that they pulled a plug on. And that's messed up. They say the mix-up, which has been devastating for everyone involved, may never have happened if Mr. Brittman had been fingerprinted in the first place. Mr. Brittman's sister, Rosie Brooks, who received the phone call saying her brother was in hospital, told a press conference on Wednesday. I said, how did you all verify this was Alonzo Bennett? They said through the Chicago Police Department. Wow. In my heart, I could not recognize him. Okay, being that they said that, his face was badly damaged, I can understand that they would think, okay, it could be, their brother. All right. But the police, they're the ones that said, they did, he was recognized through, fingerprints. They messed this whole thing up. So yeah, they got a liable, those people, the people they suing, they negligent for all of this. Definitely. She added, if the fingerprints had been done when they first picked that body up, we wouldn't even be here today. State Senator Patricia Van Pelt said she would look into introducing legislation which would require an unconscious person to be identified through fingerprints. You think, like say for example, I think in some places that if a person gets into an accident and they were in the hospital, if they're unconscious and in a coma or something like that, they've made legislation to actually have that person's blood drawn, okay, to see if they were under the influence. So you can at least think that they would do fingerprinting, to find out who a person really is. See? Anthony Guglielm, Chief Communications Officer for Chicago Police, said in a tweet last month, to say that we currently have questions is an understatement. We have detectives looking into every aspect of this incident, from the incident response to the circumstances leading to the hospitalization and the notification of family members. Okay. A spokesperson for Mercy Hospital said it would not be providing a statement at this time. Let's see, the independent has contacted Chicago Police Department for comment. You know why this hospital know they done messed up, so naturally they ain't gonna say much. They ain't got nothing much to say. But this is the unfortunate turn of events here. It's all messed up. But yeah, they caused a lot of damages there. Shit. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this situation right here. I'm interested in hearing y'all opinions on it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And this is James, and I'm out. Peace.